Ready to go green here. Santos Kobe on the front row. Christopher and Eric Goodale on row 2 as the green is back out.
Santos on the outside, Goodale behind him. Santos able to get out in front of Kobe. Teddy C now side by side for second.
And TC might get hung out to dry there. No, he tucks in line. He's in third.
There's Zegedy on the inside of the 3 of Ryan Preece. Ron Silk the 6 inside of the 7 of Ryan Newman.
And Santos a couple of car links now out in front of Kobe.
Oh, those cars look neat coming down that front straightaway.
They do, and as we've seen, the draft really an important part of this race. Been a great race so far.
Teddy C going to the inside on the 0 of Doug Kobe to take that second spot. Blasted down in the corner.
Boy, he did. Got a great run, did TC. Move into second place.
See if Doug Kobe's going to pull up and bump draft Teddy C a little bit.
I'm still amazed at what Doug Kobe has been able to do here today. Considering the first part of the season for him has been pretty much a disaster.
Ryan Newman has made his way back up into the top 5 now, right behind the white car.
Yeah, we haven't called his name in a while.
Yeah,
Ryan Newman.
Ryan Preece right behind him. There's Todd Zegedy running in the 7th spot.
Ryan Newman in 5th, but look at this. Christopher again down on the inside, and Ted Christopher is going to take the lead once again for Bobby Santos. Here comes Santos back on the inside.
Little contact between the leaders right there.
Great racing here.
Doug Kobe pushing Teddy Christopher from the outside.
Yeah, that push was all TC needed to get a little ground. And look at Ryan Newman coming up on the outside. My goodness.
Looked like he envisioned maybe moving to the outside. Now he switches over to the inside.
Newman trying to make a move. He's in 3rd. Ted Christopher is taking the lead. Kobe in 2nd place. And now everybody's going to take a deep breath and get to single file.
Yeah, probably not for long, though.
Drafting Kobe and Ted Christopher.
Ryan Preece able to make the pass on Eric Goodale for the 5th spot.
And Newman, who drops back from time to time and then all of a sudden gets real racy, and there he dove along the inside. Kobe's on the inside now. He has no help, but he's going to be able to take the lead.
How long did you say they were going to be single file?
You said not long, and you were right.
Newman goes to the inside of Teddy C, going to follow Doug Kobe.
Now look at Ryan Newman. I don't think he can go 3 wide here.
Bobby Santos is going to try to close the hole up, keep him down on the inside, keep him pinned down there.
Christopher again up top, side by side with Kobe. Up high. Well, neither driver able to gain the advantage, but here comes Kobe on the inside to try to take the lead.
Well, it looks like the start of the race. Ooh, contact again. Doug Kobe and the 4 Bobby Santos make contact.
Christopher, meanwhile, stays out in front. Oh, my goodness! There's trouble. Todd Zegedy is in it.
Chuck Hosfeld looked like he drove over the left rear of Todd Zegedy.
Caution is out.
There's Chuck's car right there.
Hosfeld.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Watch right side of your screen. Looked like Todd Zegedy slowed for Eric Goodale. When he did, Chuck Hosfeld had already committed, drove over his left rear tire.
Boy, tough break for both of those guys, but just part of the excitement in this modified race here at Loudon, New Hampshire today.
There's another view of it. Looked like maybe Chuck Hosfeld wanted to get in that driver compartment of Todd Zegedy for a moment. A lot of damage to Zegedy's car.
Hosfeld, meanwhile, was able to get his turned around. He seems to be okay. Kobe, your leader. Christopher, Bobby Santos. But hang on. This race is something else. Back at the New England 100. Getting down towards the closing stages here as we get ready to go back to green. And we have seen some exciting racing up front. Doug Kobe, Ted Christopher will lead this field to the green flag.
Ryan Newman a little bit slow on the start, seized up the outside rope for just a moment. But Teddy C just drives by him.
TC again out front. He's led a lot of laps here today.
Bobby Santos settles into the second spot for now.
And for now is right. Santos on the inside.
He stayed there for about 3 seconds.
And he takes the lead back.
What incredible racing these modifieds do here at Loud.
Yeah, trust me, we'll have another battle for the lead very shortly. We're having a battle for second place right now.
Ryan Newman going for third on Doug Kobe. They're side by side. Newman not able to get in front of Kobe.
Newman has not been afraid to take a chance and go down low today.
Not at all. There's Teddy C. He's going to go down low. See if he can blast it down in turn number 3, and he does to take the lead.
Christopher back in the lead. Santos running second.
Doug Kobe got a little bit loose there coming off of 4.
But he's run a great race here today.
Newman falling back a little bit. He's back into the clutches of the 3 of Ryan Preece. Ron Silk now up into the 4th spot.
What's been amazing to me, we've seen Ryan Newman drop back like this all day long, and yet he's able to somehow make his way back up front as another battle for the lead.
Bobby Santos drives right back by Teddy C. Teddy's going to switch over to the inside now. See if he can pull up a side of
like being out front.
Back in the day, the last lap, because
we very well here. Let's see if Christopher's going to use it again.
They stay nose to tail for a moment. First 6 cars, first 7 cars nose to tail.
You know, we see a lot of that bump drafting on the front straightaway. That can be really tricky for a driver, can it?
Oh yeah, and you have to let them go before they get to the corner so the guy can make his way into the corner. As we watch Ron Silk take over the 3rd spot from Kobe, and Ryan Newman may get to 4th spot, and he does.
Ryan Newman dropped all the way back to 7th again, and now back up to 4th. And here's another slingshot for the lead.
Say Ted Christopher is able to get down in turn number 3 so well. Every time he's pulled down there, he's been able to clear the leader once he got there. Now Ron Silk moves to the inside.
We haven't talked a lot about Ron Silk today, but boy, is he coming on here later in the race.
He's pushing Bobby Santos to the outside, pushes him up into the loose stuff, takes over that 2nd spot. Newman now up battling for 3rd.
And remember, Ron Silk won on this racetrack last year.
Ryan Newman not able to clear the 4 of Bobby Santos. They continue side by side up off the corner.
Christopher maintains the lead, but will Silk take it away? He's on the inside.
He's going to move Teddy up to the top of the groove.
Ronnie Silk, for the first time today, has got his nose out in front.
Let's see if he stays there when he gets to the start-finish line.
Well, as soon as I said that, Ted Christopher came back on the high side, and look at down low Ryan Newman.
I wonder how many lead changes we would have if we counted them all the way around the racetrack, not just at the start-finish line.
Well, there'd be a lot, and that's what these fans came to see, and that's why modified racing is so popular here in New England. This kind of racing.
Ryan Newman again down on the inside of the 4, Bobby Santos. That's a battle for 3rd. Newman's already lost 3rd and 4th to Doug Kobe as Ron Silk goes for the lead again.
Ron Silk not going to have it long, though.
I think Ted wants to lead this race. Ooh, Ron Silk's going to get it now with a bump from Bobby Santos.
The bump draft has put Santos in Silk 1 and 2, and look at Christopher hung out down low. Can he get back in line?
Side by side, wheel to wheel with a 0 of Doug Kobe. Ryan Newman now pulls up behind Doug Kobe to push him by.
And finally, Christopher able to duck in behind Ryan Newman.
All the way back to the 5th position. Ryan Preece right now in 6th.
It just shows what can happen when you have a car. Even as strong as Christopher is, you get hung out. You're out. Now, another battle for the lead. Santos back out in front.
We're going to be out of breath talking about lead changes here. Battles for the lead.
Can you imagine what we're going to see in the last 10 laps?
It can't get any better than this.
Johnny Bush has turned it around down in turn 2, and he has hit the wall. You can see a lot of damage on that race car and the water coming out. We're going to have a caution to clean that up.
Johnny Bush running the spec engine here in the modified tour.
Well, everybody a chance to take their breath. We've had great racing here in the New England 100.